Welcome back to 5 mods in 5 minutes. Just wanted to quickly say, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to not miss out on any great mods. Number 1, we have Dominus Mundi. Fulfill the dreams that Otto III and Heinrich VI did not fulfill. Inherit the empire and unite Italy completely. Discover the Romanesque style. It brings 5 decisions in total. The biggest being Erbrecht Plan, which will need to control Germany, Burgundy, Italy and Sicily, and you can consolidate the empire, which will also activate single-heir succession, and you will be known as the Dominus Mundi. The 4 others are re-establishment of the Roman law, which grants a new building in Frankfurt, inspire the Opus Romanum, build the imperial tombs, and declare land freedom. The effects range from special buildings to banning your vassals from starting factions for 10 years. Of course, annoying your vassals, but there's a lot added here, and if you're considering a playthrough as the Holy Roman Empire, this is a must-have. Coming in at number 2, we have Medieval Arts. This mod, similar to the last one, just on a much bigger scale, wants to bring much more flavour to the game by adding in many buildings, events and innovations to show a lot of work from the medieval ages. This includes a massive 998 new buildings, which they have a link to a Google Earth map that has pinpointed each one so you can easily look at what they look like in real life. A total of 138 new events and 58 new innovations, such as Razi Art for the ancient Persian culture, which unlocks new buildings and grants bonuses to prestige, development growth and building construction time and cost. And that's just one example of an innovation. There's also a new decision to embellish a city, which will cost you 500 gold and require a stewardship of 10 or above. So not something that will happen early game, but this allows you to specialise the city with an event, where you will select between 3 options to choose the buffs you want for a city. So there's such a variety of content here that affects most of the world right now other than Sub-Saharan Africa, which I do plan on adding content for. So I see no reason not to run this mod to just add more content to any playthrough you attempt. Number 3, we have Kingdom of Heaven, Third Crusade. Now this is a mod I'm planning on doing a more in-depth look at, so be sure to subscribe if you're interested in that. Anyway, this brings a new 1184 start date with 10 suggested characters, and the main addition being the Third Crusade, which took place in 1187, where the Holy Land in Jerusalem was attempted to be conquered by some of Europe. This mod brings many notable characters such as Richard the Lionheart, Henry II and many more with fully custom portraits. It brings many new events, coat of arms, and the College of Cardinals, and just so much more. It would take me ages to go through everything. But let's get on to what you really care about. The Holy War will start around 1190. The target is Syria, and it's honestly really well made. I had so much fun playing it. It brings something new to CK3, and it's definitely worth trying out. There's a lot of playthroughs that can be really fun. I played as Richard the Lionheart and ended up getting an event to marry into France. And with that, I started an independent tour from England. Then later I ended up inheriting England as my parents died from very unsuspicious events, just in time to be massively powerful, ready for the Holy War. Number 4 is Farewell Chaplain. Going to start off by saying I actually love this mod and I'm so thankful for it. This needs to be a vanilla option. It always bothered me being stuck with a realm priest that is just terrible. So this works by a decision that is available every 10 years and will cost you around 200 piety. Then you will have the option of 2 different people to choose from with varying skill levels, and either your culture group or that of your head of faith. Your price will range from 30 to 75 and depend on their skill level. But be careful, as your head of faith will also get a weak hook on you, which I think is a fair trade in my opinion. There are a few requirements to be aware of if you attempt this. The game rule needs to be enabled, which should be done by default. It of course needs to be a head of faith, and that not being you, and the clerical appointment doctrine must be set to spiritual for life, and then the decision to request a realm priest substitution will be available. So last at number 5, we have dynamic character background. Basically every commander and knight's portrait background will change to fit the terrain the army is currently in. So if they are at war in a desert, their background will represent that, rather than just being another dark castle. They add some nice colour to the menus, which is why I like it so much. Anyway, we recently hit 600 subs and that's insane. I can't thank you guys enough. I was hoping for maybe 100 this year, so we've smashed that, and I'm going to keep finding the best mods to show you all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.